Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Ashley and this is Martin Midlife Misadventures, and today we're going to flour it up. I know you guys, it's been a minute since I made a flour it up video, but our moving, I have not been baking because of the moving. In fact, we have had several friends bringing us food. I mean, name it, food, beverages, even ice. I mean, I have not had to cook or bake because it has been provided for us. But our farmer market is here and I need to do some baking. I found out there are not going to be as many vendors there this week, and I really want to make sure we are continuing to participate in that. So I'm going to do minimum baking today. We are going to go to our friend's house and bake off our breads because the trailer is just torn apart because we're getting ready to move it. So we are going to go over to our friends. I'm going to bake 9 challah breads and probably 16 scones. That is it. So this is like a vlog of our farmer market day, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you all are continuing to bake from scratch. Fewer ingredients, you're really controlling it. It's healthier and so much cheaper than buying things pre-made at the store. I promise you, once you get started, once you learn how to bake your things from scratch, you are never going to want to buy those things from the store because it's tastier, it's healthier, and it's cheaper. Are you ready to come along for this flour it up vlog? Let's do it. All right, and these are all the things that I brought to prepare me to do all this baking this morning. I've already got some sheets lined with parchment paper. I've got my mixing bowls and lids. I have a 5-gallon bucket with my flour in it, light brown sugar, some measuring spoons, measuring cup, eggs, different kinds of chips, regular sugar. These are some dried cherries, some walnuts, some regular whole milk. This is powdered sugar, vanilla, which I just noticed I'm running low, some salt, some sesame seeds, baking powder, yeast. There's my parchment paper. I do have extra chips in case I get super motivated. I said the pastry cutter. So the first thing I'm going to start on is getting my ingredients together for my challah breads. All right, I've got my first batches ready to start rolling. I've got 6 cups of flour, sugar, salt, yeast, all of it in here. I'm going to start by adding my water. I've got some warm water. I'm going to let that sit in there with the sugar for a minute. My yeast is so good, it's instantly bubbling. So I'm going to go ahead and add, not all, but a little bit more of that water and just mix it a little by hand. Then we're going to add our egg. This is a good time to add the egg. I've got 4 large eggs that I've whipped up here. Get those in. Now I'm going to add the oil. And I'm going to start mixing it by hand. I'm going to do this batch 3 times because I'll be able to get 2 to 3 loaves per batch. So now we're going to get this oil incorporated. I have another whole cup of flour to work with if I need it. This is actually a 6 to 7 cup recipe, but I usually cut it in half. Whew. I think that's going to be good on that one. I'm going to add just a drop more of oil. I'm going to put a lid on this, set it aside, and I'm going to start my next batch. All right, right, third one's done. Cover on this. I'm going to do some cleanup, and hopefully the first one's ready to start rolling out. All right, we have more than doubled in size. It's time for me to divide this up. Our first one, let's see if we can do 4 strands. Start with the 2 centers. Across the centers. Whoops, there's our first one. Get another one ready. Okay, I'm getting ready to get these in the oven. Don't they look beautiful? So we're going to brush them liberally with egg wash. I just have a beaten egg in here with just a little bit of water, just a little. And I'm telling you, you really want to get this egg wash in here and on here really good. It's what gives it its golden flavor and sheen. I guess golden's not a flavor, but let's get this in here. And truly, once you've made these a couple times, it becomes natural to you. The first time, they come out looking kind of funny, but they taste good, and then they just get better looking. I'm just going to sprinkle with a little sesame seeds. Now, I usually bake this for about 30 minutes when I do one big one. So it's going to take anywhere between 20 and 30 minutes. I'll show you when they're done. I've got 6 more to make. I want you to see these breads. Aren't they gorgeous? They're just about ready to come out. When they come out, I'm going to brush them with butter. And I put them in a brown bag and sell them for $5 a loaf at our farmer's market. All right, scones are cooling. You can see Amy and I each had one just to test them out. They came out perfect. I've got my breads bagged, ready to go to market. It's a beautiful day.